You talk about sort of PLAs, and I hadn't heard of PLAs or peer learning activities until I was actually involved in European projects. And as I think we organised one of the first peer learning activities, and whilst it's hard work when you're an organiser and you're never quite sure when you've got a group of sort of interested people coming together how it's going to be, what is really important is that what you're putting together is a safe space for people who can actually come and discuss but a particular topic, and I think that's really important to actually have the time out. I mean, 2.5 days, 3 days is a long time to stay focused, but what it means is you've actually got the space to actually do that, to actually come together, to talk about things that are really exercising you. And you can ask the daftest questions, thinking, I've got this problem, what are you doing? And whilst you might think, well, I can't do that in my country, but you can think, well, actually, I like the idea, and what I can do is adapt it or be flexible about it. So it's an opportunity to work with your colleagues in a safe space, to ask those questions that you perhaps don't always have the time to ask or even to think about. You can have those conversations, those discussions, and you've also got the time to reflect, because again, how many times when we're in our busy jobs where you sort of have a good idea or you go to a conference and then you're back to work the next day, whereas what you have here is you can have that discussion and then come back the next day and say, you said this yesterday, so can you just explain to me a little bit more? So you've got more time to reflect and to absorb the information and to really think about how you might want to use what you've learnt, when you go back to the day job. But I think the other thing is about making links, because it's also the unintended learning that goes on as well. So you come together just to discuss a particular topic, and as educators we veer off, but then it means that you can also discuss other things as well. So it's all those unintended learning opportunities and networking that you actually find out that you didn't know about, and again, that's real sort of an added value to the PLA as well. So the unintended learning, the unintended sharing, and the space to ask those questions that you don't always have time to do. So for me, PLAs, whilst they can be really it's a lot of time to invest, but actually I think they are worthwhile because you get great returns from them, and it means that you can actually concentrate your energy, your effort, and then you can actually go away and think about some concrete answers to solutions that you actually might be sort of challenged about. So for me, thumbs up, 11 out of 10.